also like to thank Scott for giving me a great segue into my presentation, and also wish that he hadn't flipped my presentation upside down, but that's okay. His question was, how hard is it to get a website? How expensive is it, and that sort of thing. Well, one of the things that Google has out right now, it is Google Get Your Business Online, or Get It Out, Get a Website. Google will come in, and they have people in our area who will come in and do a presentation for you. And within a 2-hour span, they'll start out by talking about the pros and cons of a website and that sort of thing. And then in the second half of the 2-hour thing, you can sit down and for free design a website, and they will host it 1 year for free. Now this is after that 1 year. Now, as Matt said, now you're talking some money. But if Scott wants to get his business online today, even with my skills, I can sit down with him. It's handled through Intuit. They have templates, a number of different templates where you can go design your website. They ask you to prove that you're alive by giving them $1. They then give you that $1 back. They will host your website, and it's not, unlimited usage. Obviously, it's a freebie, so you're going to get 3 pages. You can put a lot on 3 pages, but if you just need to get your business online, it's a great way to go. How many of you have looked up a business, a service, whatever, in the yellow pages in the last whatever you can remember, right? It doesn't happen. You Google it. Well, if you're going to Google it and you're not on the web, you're not there. It's the old, if the tree falls in the forest. Well, if they Google it and you're not there, you're not there. You do not exist. So even if you have just a single page, this is my business, this is my contact information, this is what we do, you're way further ahead than nothing at all. Now, after the first year, I think the basic fee is like $15 a year or something. It's not hideous, or don't quote me on that because I'm not the Google representative, all right? But it's not great. Someone like Matt is going to be able to design you something, get you online, give you advice that's going to make you look really sweet. This will get you out there. It'll be a nice color picture, but at least you're not invisible. And the other part about this is they will teach you all about analytics and show you how to use it for your website, so that, as Matt again was describing, you want to know who your target audience is. Who's your customer? What time are they looking for your content? Now, I dabble in photography on the side. So when I bring up the analytics on my Facebook page, for example, my customers are mostly women. Go figure. How many guys go looking for a pretty picture for the bathroom? Anybody out there? Okay, not going to happen. Yeah, well, maybe. So we won't go down that road. Moving on. They also don't tend to surf for artwork while they're at work. While they're at work, they're tending to surf for kids' clothes specials, something else, a movie, a dinner, whatever. 9 o'clock is the peak time for me to post. If I want to post a picture on my Facebook page and have it seen by the maximum audience, it better be on there about 9 o'clock. If I post it at, say, 11 o'clock this morning, I get 3 people looking at it. Woohoo! And it's not my mother because she doesn't know how to get online, but somewhere out there, 3 people looked at it. If I post it at 9 o'clock, I may have 197 within the hour. I mean, it's that much of a difference. And now, while we're talking numbers and things, here's a quick example. A year ago, I was a Facebook kind of newbie with my business page because I really wasn't pushing the business side of it. I have a real job with a small business and technology development center. So photography was an extra. Well, a woman at work said, hey, I want to buy one of your pictures, but I see you only have 34 friends on your Facebook page. And I said, well, yeah, my cousins, and she's like, no, you need, on your business page, you need more friends. I said, well, how many friends do you have on your page? 1,200 and something. I said, okay, those are not friends. She goes, no, but it keeps it interesting. So I said, tell you what, if you can get me 50 likes on my business page, I'll give you that picture framed for half off. This was on a Tuesday. She said, okay, you're on. She posted it on her page. Roger's going to give me this picture, 50% off. If you like his page, if we get 50 likes, I was, yeah, you see where this is going, don't you? So Thursday, I show up back at work. She says, well, did it work? I said, no. I got 30-some likes out of this deal. It, from that aspect, did not work. Why didn't it work? Because people don't read the directions. I did get 11,586 likes on that photo. Okay, now we're business people. I don't need to sell 11,586 pictures to those people. However, a very small percentage of that would be pretty darn sweet. So, if, and this isn't something that I was pushing. She just threw it out to her friends. Her friends shared it with their friends. It takes off, and suddenly, you got 11,000 people that know that I'm alive in Farwell, in a spot where Mike back there tells me, you've got coverage, but you could live someplace better. and this beats, previous to this, I would have taken this to an art fair, put it in the truck, hauled it down the road, set it up in, some mud-soaked field, hoped that it was a nice weekend and people walked through. There is no way that I was going to have 11,500 people walk through my little 10x10 booth. Oh, come on. The thing would have been pummeled down to China. So having 11,000 people look at my picture between a Tuesday and Thursday, while I'm, out cleaning the barn and doing other things, is pretty darn good. And that shows the potential that is out there. And a lot of that is from, yeah, she worked her marketing, but with the Google setups and the way you can look at your website, should you create one, you can study who's my customers, when are they looking, what do they want, and fine tune it. I kind of knew that pretty much my market was women. I wasn't born yesterday. I know the guys aren't buying a whole lot of pretty pictures. But it was nice to know, as you put them out there, what are they looking at? What strikes a chord? Is it cute kittens? Children? No, I don't know. I don't shoot children or cute kittens. Can't stand either one of them. But, well, let's be honest here, we're honest. Is it something else? I do a lot with music, okay? How much are the musicians into things? What are they looking for? How much is Michigan-based? How much is national? All those things play into what you're doing. So, that's kind of the back end to what I'm supposed to talk about, but, I appreciate kind of that segue into it, because Matt had a lot of great information. Now, let's back it up a little bit, because, yes.
Just before you go on, I just wanted to let people know that website for Get Your Business Online is www.gybo.com.
GYBO.
No, it's www.gy.
As in Google.
Take the W off. Yep,
G-Y.
B-O.com.
GYBO.com.
Yep.
Get your business online.
Yep.
.com. All right, thank you. Because that is a great way to do it. Now, the Small Business and Technology Development Center, just probably a month ago, did a little presentation on this, and actually CMU provided the presenter to come and meet with everybody to show them how to use a website, how to build the website, and walk out of there if they wanted to with a website. Like I say, it is basic. There are better services to do that in this room, but if you're just looking to get yourself out of the phone book, out from under the canary cage, and get online, good way to do it. So now, because I am with, and you have to put in your really good teeth, not your mail order teeth, to say this all the time, the Small Business and Technology Development Center, otherwise known as the SBTDC, but I'm just not into acronyms. So, we are in the business of helping people start a business, grow a business. If you're looking to do either one of those, thanks to this great communication, there is a resource, and it is the Michigan Electronic Library, and it's mel.org. Now, this isn't to replace Sheila and her group, but if you want to start a business, you need to know some demographics. You need to know customer bases. You need to know some of these things before you say, I'm going to plunk my business right here in Clare, and this is what I'm going to sell. And we hear this. It's like, good for you. You're going to sell designer handbags, high-end stuff, and you believe in this product. That's great. Let's go to the Michigan Electronic Library online and go into the business section and do some demographic research. Now, previous to this, you would have to come to an organization like mine, and we would have to dive into all kinds of dusty basements and cardboard boxes with slips of paper and knock on doors to get this stuff. Now you can plunk in, okay, search, this is what I'm looking for. Who buys high designer handbags? Click send. Okay, women between the ages of 20 and 48 with a mean income of $197,000. Cool. Let's see how many of those people live in Clare. 2. All right. We have 2 potential clients. Yeah, maybe I should look elsewhere to plant my business somewhere, if that's really what you want to do. It's absolutely vital to know that ahead of time. Now, you can use that and tweak it. Okay, maybe I need to offer something in addition to the handbags to get the clients in there. On the other hand, maybe you don't want clients in there, and you can look at the information and say, okay, where do these people live? Fine, they live in New York City, they live in San Diego, they live somewhere else, but I want to live in Clare. Well, now you're talking e-commerce. Use those demographics to target those areas. Send your message to those people, get it out there, but highly important to find that out. And that leads me to the next thing. Within the Michigan Electronic Library business section, you can search for, say, customer lists. If I'm doing, I'm Morbark, and I'm building wood chippers and other, logging type debarking material. If I want to find out who else is in the business, either competition or who's buying that type of product, you can find that type of information here. Build a sales list or build a competition list. Study the competition. Study the customers, all right? now you're off and running. You know, sometimes, you know, people would come around and say, okay, I'll sell you a mailing list for Clare, Farwell, whatever you want. You've seen your pictures for an example for my business. Okay, great. You pay good money to get a mailing list. That's just a mailing list. That's addresses. With this type of search that's now available to us, thanks to this whole network, you can find out exactly who, where, how many times they buy it, the whole 9 yards. Go for it and fine-tune your business. It's just an excellent, excellent way to either do your research ahead of time or grow your business once you've got it going. Really, really helpful. That's something that's fairly new as far as I know, and I highly recommend it if you're in business. Now, the next thing that we use it, the web for, we'll just use all kinds of colors here. And you can either call it training or education, either way. But there are a number of free service education. Sometimes my head gets ahead of my hand or whatever. Anyway, many, many opportunities for training and education that are free online. But before we get to the free stuff, let's pause for a moment for a little ad from the SBTDC. Who knows what that means? We also offer a venture plan online. If you're going to start a business and want to write a business plan and work with a certified business consultant to get it going, we do offer a venture plan online. Most of our services are free. However, venture plan online is a great way to fine-tune your business plan. If you've ever written a business plan, it's painful. There's just no way around it, although I think I'm supposed to say that it's a really good way to, you know, build your foundation and all that. But let's be truthful here. It hurts. It's hard homework. But with the venture plan online, you can work it out in an easy format. You have access to a business consultant who can say, let's tweak those financials. Hey, I think your loan package idea is good, but we need to do this or that. Enough of the ad. It's a great way, and you can contact us if you need to do a venture plan online. Otherwise, there are things like, let's say you want to learn WordPress. You know, okay, I don't want to do a free website. I want to design my own, and you want to learn WordPress. There are places out there like lynda.com. Does anybody use lynda.com? I know, yeah, Scott does. It's popular with Mid-Michigan Community College. Lynda.com has who knows how many courses that with tutorials, with the videos and things, that will walk you through how to do almost anything. Do you want to know how to make beer in your basement? They've probably got a tutorial for that. Yeah, I don't even know. No, we won't go there. I use it for photo applications. Okay, they've got a new Photoshop, whatever out. Great. Lynda.com will walk me through it. Good videos, good interaction. You can stop it at any time. If you want to, train your employees on better customer service, if you want to learn QuickBooks, almost any topic you can think of, lynda.com will help you do that. Yeah, I see you getting panicky, so I'll move it along here. He's like, dude. The other place you can go, of course, is YouTube. And we think of YouTube as entertainment. However, YouTube has some great learning videos to get you through some things. I don't think it's as extensive as lynda.com because I really don't know, because every time I get on YouTube, I get off on GoPro videos of some guy surfing and whatever. And so I lose my focus. But lynda.com really doesn't have that sort of silvery dangle thing that gets some of us distracted. But also YouTube can help you out there. And I think looking at the time, I'm gonna end that here. Any quick questions? Otherwise, you can grab me. Yes.
I was just gonna say, you know, you talked about the, you know, Google coming up and doing presentations
Yep.
and helping in that. We just always kind of like, oh, if they don't come on. I
They
know-
lied. Either they're getting desperate now, but they're getting desperate.
desperate.
It's in their best interest to get you online,
Yeah,
because they know you won't be happy with your 3-page website. I know they will come to us. They will go anywhere. I know they've done presentations in the UP for groups like mine.
well, yeah,
So-
but if you look at Marquette or something, Newberry, I'm looking
Yeah.
at, you know, population total 24,000 and maybe up 10, you know, you'd be lucky to
We-
get 10 people show up or.
We did a session for 6,
Okay.
so,
And we usually work with Denise Hanson, so that's.
Okay.
That's who our.
Yep.
Yeah.
well, keep the Small Business and Technology Development Center in mind. We work through Mid-Michigan Community College.
Okay.
You can contact us. We can arrange.
And it doesn't
the-
matter what area that we are
If-
located in, I mean, because we're Roscommon County,
Which is out of my
region. Yeah.
I'm
Joel
not that
shows
proud.
me.
I can connect you to the
Okay.
people who can make those connections.
Okay.
So if we're just a bridge, then great.
Okay.
You know, so feel free to contact me and I will find out who can do that
Okay.
in Roscommon so that you're not,
Yeah.
yes, but in the back. So
Okay.
I'll get you one later, all right?
Okay, thank
Any other quick ones? Because he's saying,
Great.
go. All right, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.